The fragrance community is in an outbreak, or are we? Fragrances aren't giving diseases or anything like that. We're just in a pandemic of short-lasting fragrances. No need to worry though, I have the cure to this epidemic with these 10 designer fragrances that'll last all day. First up is one that has a sick bottle design, Paco Rabanne's Phantom Elixir. This only has one top, middle, and base note, with the top note being orange flower. The orange flower gives off a floral and citrusy sweetness, with the slight herbal edge preventing this from being too cloying. That's a big word for Marco. In the middle, there's lavender, which enhances the floral sweetness but adds a fresh touch. In the base, there's vanilla, smoothing and balancing the overall notes in this fragrance while adding a creamy touch. You don't only get a fire fragrance bottle, but a great fragrance that's considered long-lasting by many. Next up is a Mont Blanc fragrance with a dark bottle but a very bright aroma, Legend Eau de Parfum. This fragrance is 50-50. A lot of people see this as moderately lasting, which is entirely wrong because I think it's long-lasting. The top note is bergamot, giving off a zesty, citrusy, sharp freshness. In the heart, there's jasmine, giving this floral freshness that comes off exquisite and pleasing. Then in the base, there's woodiness coming from, can you guess it? The wood in this fragrance. I'm not being lazy, it's really just described as wood. With this fragrance, we might have to put TYB in your name because that's all you finna do with this on. Third is a Nuka Spice. If you can't catch my drift, then you gotta be new. I have a care package. The mysterious hand gave me a coffee. Back to your broadcast. It's Spice Bomb Infrared. The thing about Spice Bomb is their fragrances always hit, except that freaky ass fragrance Spice Bomb Fresh, bruh. That ish is straight butt juice. Back to Infrared, it starts out with red pepper, which is different from its spicy relatives, giving this fragrance a sweet and spicy vibe. Coming up is leather, which gives this fragrance darkness that's mysterious, a refined smoothness and an enhancement to the spiciness. Then there's a resinous wood accord that enhances the warmth, adds a powdery amber-like sweetness, and touches this with a hint of woodiness. Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb should be a go-to if you're looking for spicy fragrances, no questions asked. Let's move on to a staple for leather fragrances, Tom Ford's Tussin Leather. It's crazy to think that I was 2 when this fragrance dropped. I'm 19 now. Yo, I feel dumb old, bruh. I hate aging. The top note in this is obviously leather, introducing us to the cozy dark smoothness this fragrance has to offer. Next note is saffron, giving off a spiciness that is cozy, and anybody who's lucky enough to walk by you will smell the luxurious sweetness it gives off. Finally, in the base, there's black suede, making this even more silky smooth and enhancing the sweetness of the saffron, giving it more depth. Listen, this fragrance has been out since 2007. You've had plenty of time to get up on game. If you don't go get this, bro. Fifth fragrance is a newer fragrance being dropped in 2023. We have Prada Ocean Luna Rosa EDP. If you've been on this channel for a minute, you should know how much Prada is the pinnacle of designer fragrances for me. The first thing you'll notice is the crisp freshness of the grapefruit that also gives off a subtle sweetness. There's incense, which gives a smoky aroma and the wearer a snug feel. Enhancing the subtle sweetness is the vanilla bean accord, also giving the scent a creamy, heavy sweetness. If you want to see the hype I have for Prada, this would be a great start. It could be $110 to $150. Let me know down in the comment section what's your pinnacle for designer fragrances. Up next is Burberry Hero Parfum. You'll notice an herbaceous, woody aroma that has a resinous sap-like scent coming from the pine needles. There's benzoin, giving a vanilla-like sweetness with a cozy warmth and slight nutty aroma. Then Burberry brings the cedarwood trio, bringing an abundance of woods and versatility to this fragrance. This is the darkest out of the Burberry Hero collection. There are lighter options, but this has the most longevity in my opinion. When you read the name of this next one, it don't lie. It's Stronger With You Intensely by Armani. The notes here are pink pepper essence, lavender essence, and vanilla essence. It's like a tongue twister. Pink pepper gives an elegant introduction with its spicy warmth, berry-like sweetness, and floral freshness. The floral freshness of the last note comes off invigorating and bright, which the lavender essence enhances. Then the vanilla essence closes these notes together, making it smooth and balanced while enhancing the berry-like sweetness. Next up is gonna be a controversial one, Zara's Parfum Eau de Toilette Intense. The reason why I said this would be controversial is because more people believe this is moderately lasting, but I think otherwise. Top note in this is bergamot, giving a taste of the citrusy tart freshness it has to offer. In the heart, there's lavender, enhancing the fresh zestiness while adding a floral touch. The base base consists of moss accord, which comes off green and gives this fragrance an earthy edge. If you own this fragrance, I'm interested to know your thoughts. Is this long lasting? The upcoming fragrance is without a doubt, no questions asked, a long lasting fragrance. It's Dior Sauvage Elixir. Let me show you the ratio of people who believe this is long lasting. This is considered to literally last forever. The introduction of citrus and spices gives a taste of what this fragrance has to offer, which is its warm, spicy, tart freshness. In the middle, there's lavender balancing the citrus out, while enhancing the freshness and adding its own lovely floralness. At the end, there's rich woods enhancing the spiciness and adding a dark, deep, woody depth to this aroma. Out of all the Dior Sauvages, this one and the water-based one are my personal favorites. The people are literally saying this lasts a lifetime. This next upcoming fragrance I had to go with is Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. I know. Marco, you use By the Fireplace in every video. Listen, I understand, but you guys don't understand how good it is. Or maybe you do. The first note is clove, giving off a rich, intense, smoky aroma that's slightly sweet as well. In the middle notes, there's chestnut that enhances the warmth of this fragrance and gives it a nutty, sweet, gourmand aroma. Then in the base, there's vanilla, enhancing the sweetness while giving a creamy, alluring scent. Want different designer fragrances that last all day? Go watch my 5 designer fragrances that last all day video.